Just like, for instance, our Panchatattva great devotee, Srivasa. He and his good wife Malini were, of course, the purest of devotees. So Lord Nityananda, he used to visit their house. Practically every day he was in Navadvip. And Nityananda Prabhu, he's known as Avadhut because he's beyond the Varnashram, he's beyond different type of system. He's actually, of course, the Supreme Lord, and he doesn't, he's not restricted to any kind of materialistic regulated principle. He had a particular affection to Malini, just like she was. And so when he would go to Srivasa's house, he became in the mood just like a small 5-year-old boy, although he was fully grown. He wouldn't eat with his own hands. He would just sit there like a little baby, 2-3 years old. They don't eat. The mother has to feed, and Malini would take the food and feed it. It was a unique relationship. So, in this way, Lord Nityananda, he sometimes became absorbed in this, and then Malini became absorbed in Vatsalya. She was thinking that Nityananda is just like my son, or just saw in that vision as son. And her affection in that Vatsalya, parental relationship, was completely manifest, as was Srivasa towards Nityananda, on these, especially on these occasions. So one day Lord Chaitanya, he decided to test Srivasa, test his faith. So he told Srivasa, why you are keeping Nityananda in your house? He's an avadut. He's just doing this and that without any consideration of Vedic principles. You don't know what is his caste, what is his family tradition. It's like a nondescript. He wanders here and there. Why you are keeping him in the house? He may ruin your whole family in this way. You should immediately kick him out. Don't keep him in your house. Why do you want to keep him in your house? Throw him out and save your family. So Vishwambara, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, spoke very strongly like that to Srivasa. Srivasa paid his obeisance and said, Lord, I am your eternal devotee. But you are trying to test me like this. It's not very appropriate. I know that Nityananda and you, there's no difference. There's no difference between Nityananda Prabhu's body and your body. They're transcendental. Even if Nityananda were today to go with some drunken jovani, that means drunken, you can say, low caste girl, means like a meteor, just like white aborigine. Even if he were to go with some drunken some prostitute or something, still I wouldn't in any way forsake him. Even if by his being in my house, my whole dynasty, my whole family, everything, my wealth, my good name, it all gets destroyed. I don't care. I'll never give up the lotus feet of Lord Nityananda. Whatever he does or doesn't do, that I'm not going to see. Because I know that actually he's on the transcendental planet. Therefore he can do anything to my vision, it will not affect my faith. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu heard this, and he started jumping. Haribo! 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 Jumping up and down, just dancing. Your faith is so strong. This is a great source of joy to me. Because actually Srivasa, and he was very hurt even that this test was being done. And when he spoke it, there were tears in it. He was very intensely speaking it. There was no doubt that he meant it from the core of his heart. Lord Chaitanya said, for your faith, I'm going to give you a special boon, special blessing. Anyone who resides in your house, even the cat and the dog and animals that somehow or another are residing in your house, all of them will have indestructible, permanent, pure devotional service. Prem bhakti, simply by residing in your house. And because of your faith, that even you'll sacrifice your family, well, everything. Even if Lakshmi Devi, who's always residing on the chest of Narayana, who is the goddess of fortune, all the wealth, everything is coming from her. Even if somehow or other she loses her fortune and she becomes a beggar, going from house to house begging, but there'll never be any obhav. There'll never be any want in your house. There'll never be any want. There'll never be any shortage or insufficiency. You'll always have enough to perform devotional service and to do all the necessary. You'll never have any shortage. These are my blessings to you.